Hi guys, this is FNGR, and this week's King of Limbo comes with Dogi Crimson, joined by Quill Stroke, Spirit Productions, and Sapphire Heartsong.
And I am over here.
Okay. Well,
no.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm trying.
Right. That sounds a little better.
Okay. I guess I'll stop the recording then.
That picked up via a VAR for some odd reason, so I just thought I'd show it there. Don't forget to check out Analysis Daily and vote for either Deckard Spade or Fat Man Falling over on that channel. I'm starting to archive for King of Limbo on VidMe, just for the podcast, link down below in the description. Dogi's a wonderful artist as well as a wonderful human being, great person. I've known her for what feels like forever, a year or two, I'm not exactly sure. If you're looking for How Not to Brony next week, it will be moving back to Fanon Frenzy. That's just how it's going to be. If you felt this week's show was a little weak, it was. I got a lot more to work with next week, so yeah. See you then.
Good.
Yes, Essie's in the cage and I'm in another room.
Okay, Woot. What's your dog's name,
be quiet.
Sapphire?
Alright, that sounds good.
What's your dog's name, Sapphire?
Sammy, and he's mad because I put him in the cage.
Indeed.
Well, you know what? Maybe he should stop biting me, and maybe he should listen to me.
Does Kamen get mad when he gets put in the cage?
He'll get over it.
I was about to say, I don't know if I'm going to get away with that one, but I'm about to find out. Okay, so this is FNGR welcoming you to Limbo Podcast, and a very special podcast that I've been hunting down for like forever. Joined by the following co-hosts. Freaking forgot your OC's name, Katie. Quill Stroke.
Yo, what's up?
Spirit Productions.
I am the Lizard Queen.
One day I'm going to have to figure out what that means. Sapphire Heartsong.
Fork, fork, fork.
Excellent, and God be willing, I get this one right. This week's King of Limbo. Please tell me if I got that wrong on, appropriate level. Dogi Crimson.
Hoi hoi!
Solid.
Oops.
Be good
Oops,
if I
the doggy.
You know, Doggy, like the one that's whining across the room.
Don't egg him on. So, Dogi, how long have you been drawing?
I've been drawing since I was a kid, but drawing in way of trying to improve, I've been doing that since I was 10, 11.
Oh, am I allowed to ask how long that's been in retrospect?
My math is a little bit off, 15 years.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay. So I was like, I don't know how old Dogi is, and I don't know if I can ask.
26, I'm 26.
Oh, okay. I kept thinking like 16 or 18 or something like that.
Take the youth thing as a good thing.
Yeah.
You have a young spirit.
To be fair, I look like 14-year-old, so...
That's beautiful. Who, if anyone in the fandom, do you admire art-wise?
Blue Kite Falls.
What's the name again?
Blue Kite Falls.
Blue Kite
just
Falls.
Yeah,
All right.
or just Blue Kite Short.
I will definitely have to check out Blue Kite Short Falls.
Blue Kite Falls.
Yes, after the podcast. Do you have a preferred animation studio, whether it be like Disney, Warner Brothers, or otherwise?
Not really.
Okay.
I tend to look like everything at once, so...
What anime, if any, have you lost the most hours of your life?
Tokyo Ghoul.
What's it about?
It's the... Wait, haven't you done the review
I
on
thought
Tokyo
you were
Ghoul?
obsessed with Tokyo Ghoul, Anthony.
Oh, I thought you said Sokyo Cool. I'm like, wait, what?
No, Tokyo.
Okay, no, that's beautiful. All right, I would have known that. I would have asked for like a picture of my OC with the Tokyo Ghoul mask. I've been trying to get that forever, but every time like someone offers it, they're like, "Oh yeah, so this is going to be like an entry level 75 for just a sketch," and I'm like, "I'm gonna check back with you later." What series do you feel, fandom? I'm trying to think of what makes for the best fan service.
I'd say Transformers.
Oh, okay.
It's my first fandom, so I might be a little bit biased, but I've seen a lot of fan service.
I had a friend who's since passed away. He mentioned one screwed up Transformers series. Stop me if you know which way I'm going here. Have you ever heard of Transformers Kiss?
I have.
So we should stop talking about it, or?
Yes.
Okay, then, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to look that one up all on your own. What fandom has the best, and you told me that you were a fan of this, tell me what I need to edit out from that, has the most gore or creepy art?
That really depends on the circles you run in, because all fandoms have really good gore and creepy and all that. Most prominent I've seen is on the ponies.
Oh, I was about to say, if that's true, then you're going to need to get me some good Rainbow Bright gore, because I know Lightning Bliss is a big fan of Rainbow Bright.
No.
Kidding, Blissy. I swear, baby. Anyways.
It also
if you
depends
really needed it.
a lot.
If you really needed another answer, you could just use creepypasta because that's just all about gore.
Well, the creepypasta is several fandoms, though, technically.
I've seen actually creepypastas go more into cutesy way lately, so...
Yeah. Creepypastas become predictable after a while.
You expect the core from there, so it doesn't really stand out so much for me.
Well, don't feel bad if you don't have an answer for this one, because it's a short list of people who can answer this. Have you any favorite books that you've read?
The Cry of the Ice Mark.
Oh, what's that about?
It's been a long while since I last read it, but I remember I loved it back then. It's basically... Army attacks the Ice Mark. Ice Mark loses. They go around gathering allies and then beat up the invading war army thingy.
Oh, so it's like a fantasy thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fantasy. There's like talking cats and vampires and werewolves, and it's awesome.
Oh, so I should probably tell Keychi about it because she adores talking cats. Just adores them. Anyways, how much did your tablet cost for art? I keep asking about this because
I think this was like 300 euros. That's almost like $400. So. Oh,
that's actually the highest I'm used to. Most people going, oh, I got this whole thing for $50, but your artwork is phenomenal. So remember, people, 300 seems to be the gold standard for really good tablets, or I guess.
Yeah, my first two tablets were actually on the 50 caliber, but then when my last tablet started to bug out finally, I was like, okay, I have all this money, I want to spoil myself, and I want a good tablet. So now I have this.
Would you say that's your biggest art-related purchase?
Yes, definitely yes.
Wonderful. How long have you been with the MLP fandom?
I joined up somewhere on the second season, I'd say. My friends were on the first season already, and I looked from the side. Then I finally jumped in on the second season when I finally started to get in.
It's around 2012. Yeah, it's a good run. What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
Real life or internet?
Ooh, well, we could do one of each if you feel comfortable.
Real life, I ran away from home once, and that was the biggest trouble I've gotten.
I keep thinking you're younger, so it was like a month ago, or... No, I'm sorry.
I was 12, 13.
Well, I'm not going to.
I was on the run for 3 days. I do not know how I survived, but I did.
Okay. How about online trouble then?
Let's see. I think the worst one was when I was having this harasser, stalker person, spreading rumors that his cousin, I think, made a suicide in front of him because of me. And that was a huge blowout. And it continued on a couple of years. And yeah, that was the biggest online trouble I got in.
You know what? I'll break. Does anyone have any questions for the guest?
Oh, I do.
Go ahead.
Oh, I know that you use Paint Tool Sai. How do you make your brushes, or do you find them online?
I actually have found some of the brushes online, but then I've modified them for my own taste. One of my favorite brushes is a mock-up brush from someone else's, and I use it almost to anything. So.
A friend of mine ended up getting a Trojan from downloading a bunch of brushes for Sai. Do you have any secure sites that you know of, or?
No, I actually only fiddle with the settings to get the right brush and all that. So I don't trust new brush sites and all that. I really don't trust them. So I'd rather just try get as close as possible with mine.
Tell us.
Oh, nice.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I said, oh, nice.
All right. Tell us, why do you feel that Sapphire Heart Song is better than keychi?
Where did that come from? What?
No, wait.
Sorry, what?
Oh, wait.
So the blue hair. Gotcha. Okay. Whatever that. Saphire has amazing blue hair as opposed to whatever that is on Keychi's head.
Oh, no!
To make a fair one, I'd say Saphire is a little bit better artist.
Oh, okay.
Keychi is good.
Oh,
She's
yeah, no doubt.
developing.
No,
She's
no.
getting better. But
Yeah.
Saphire is still ahead.
Indeed.
Yay!
That's
For now.
I'm somehow ahead of someone. Yay!
Indeed. For
Keychi,
BronyCon.
don't kill me.
Oh, indeed. She's probably tired for the next couple of days. When you go to BronyCon, what people are you most looking forward to, assuming you go?
I know I want to see my boss. That's like the one I really want to see. And anyone from Limbo or Secret that just wants to come and say hi. That's who I want to see also.
Ah,
I'm not going to say hi, Dog Eye. I'm just not. I'm going to sit there and tackle you to the ground and hug you.
Oh,
my
God.
She does have the most brutal hugs. Everyone.
I
Not for
stuck Monkey Kamen in the toe when I met him, so come at me.
Jesus.
I'm
Oh,
most likely
okay,
gonna have to
Sappy.
hide some table or something.
What's your favorite kind of non-pony OC race?
This is gonna be really obvious, but Transformers.
All right,
But
so
I also like fairies and human characters, but it all depends on how they're written. I really don't go looking for like certain type of OCs. I just go look for the bios and the stories and all that. I'm more of a story person.
do you have any preferred online furry comics?
Tale of Two Tales. Do not look out for it if you don't like smixy, hot, fucking all the time stories, because there's a lot of that.
All right then, Tale of Two Tails, people.
Making a note of that.
All right. Is this a boy loving comic or is it?
It's fully colored comic, and while I don't usually go looking for like not safe for work stuff, this one's lore and story was something I really like enjoy. Like the world building is amazing, the story is amazing, and there's always something new that keeps me like coming back.
What's your biggest time sink gaming wise?
Fallout,
Oh, nice. Do you prefer 3 or 4?
New Vegas.
Oh, yeah, I've heard there's quite a
Hey.
following for that.
Good choice.
Indeed.
Yeah, like
New Vegas is pretty good.
yeah, I'm getting Fallout for soonest, like in few days. I need to put my new graphics card in before I can run it, but that's like comes close second.
If you could give any advice to friends or fans starting out, what would it be?
Don't stop drawing or whatever you do. There's one saying my grandpa used to say, it's trying is the first step of mastering. And that's what I'm saying also. Like, if you want to try something new, try it. If you want to learn something new, you have to first try it and then keep going on it. Don't hesitate. Just try it.
Got it. It's a better version of the Shia LaBeouf motto. What's the most overhyped cartoon for you of all time?
Most overhyped. Well, the Attack on Titan comes first.
Okay, well I guess we're gonna skip that for anime then.
Yeah, I don't watch too many cartoons, so
Oh yeah, no. I don't know why anyone would. Kidding. I love
Like-
cartoons, people in the audience.
yeah, I've only followed like cartoons I like. So,
No, I got you. What's your favorite Rule 63 for an official character? I guess we'll go with MLP then.
favorite.
Gender swap, not the sex one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
don't know.
I know it. I'm just trying to think of someone.
Okay.
I actually like the Prince Artemis one and Rainbow Dash.
Artemis, which one's that?
Yeah, wasn't it the Luna one?
Oh, so,
Yeah.
Yeah. Then again, I'm a Luna fanboy, so
oh, no problem. What's your least favorite Godzilla enemy?
there's so many.
Well, I guess the next question was going to be who your favorite was.
Well, that's the Mechagodzilla.
Oh, all right.
Now I know what's the least favorite. It's the invisible hummingbirds. Invisible hummingbirds from the cartoon.
Is that the one that came out in the 90s?
Yeah.
I remember that one.
What's your favorite food?
Pasta.
Oh, nice. What's your favorite adult cartoon?
Ooh.
Well, I didn't mean like that, but sure.
Actually, I don't think I have one.
All right, no problem.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes.
How do you do your shading and your highlighting?
I actually just play around with the layers. Like, I use 2 colors on multiply on most occasions and on overlay. I also use overlay to like strengthen the shadows, because if you do dark color on overlay, it kind of like darkens the colors from beneath and gives it really nice like color.
Here's one that I've stopped asking for a while because it always gives me a migraine. What's your least favorite thing about the Bernie fandom?
Least favorite. The artist artists that scam.
Oh, con artists. Got it.
Yeah.
And not the good kind that you actually see at cons.
Oh, they had a panel called that. Con
Also,
artists.
How to be
tracers.
a con artist.
Cheeky fun.
I do have a question if it hasn't been asked already. I went AFK. How did you develop your art style? Or, how did you finally signify that this is your art style?
I actually haven't. It's always it's always like evolving and changing. Like if you compare my last year's art to this year's, there's huge difference in terms of shading, anatomy, eyes. So, but the best I can say to this is, again, draw a lot and also look at your favorite artists and see what you like the most on their art and see if you can like replicate a little bit of it. Not all, never all, just a little bit. Like say you like how someone draws their paws, look how you can do that on your own art.
Oh yeah.
Who do you feel has surprised you the most in the Bernie community?
I actually don't have an answer for that.
Oh, no problem. Have you traveled outside of your home nation?
Yeah, I visited the country right across the pond. I'm trying to remember what its name in English.
Refresh my memory. You're from Finland or?
Finland.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, I have a question, and it's going to sound very, very bad, considering I watch a lot of Italia, but I can't help. Do you celebrate Christmas a lot?
Yes.
Oh my god. I couldn't help it. I watch a lot of Italia, I had to ask.
Christmas in general is a really big thing over here, so...
It is a good holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Spirit, do you have any questions for the guest?
I do have one question. So do you prefer detailed art, or do you prefer a little bit more of a cartoony style?
I actually like both. Really depends on my mood, but I really like doing details. But sometimes you just want to do something simple and cutesy and something fast.
Is there any specific character that lends itself to being cutesy and fast?
Apparently my OCs.
Okay.
I have another question.
Yes.
Have you ever been in the Sonic fandom?
Yes and no. Like, I like the games. I've never played them, but I like watching others play them. I like the musics, and I've drawn a couple of Sonic characters here and there for others and one for myself. But I've never, joined the fandom, because I know what the fandom can be like. So I'm like, no.
Have you read any of the... Sorry.
Yes.
Have you ever read any of the Archie comics?
I couldn't. We didn't get them in Finland. Or if we did, I didn't find them.
Oh, since I'm actually getting this artist for your thumbnail, which unfortunately a big rush job here. Do you have any constructive feedback or praise that you'd like to give if you know the artist androgynous garbage?
Right now, no. Usually I only do criticism if I'm asked to, like the artist by the artist.
Or praise. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, I'm not here to beat up on Kenny.
Yeah, but if Kenny comes to me personally and asks help, I'm gonna give it.
Certainly. Well, that sounded very endearing, sweet.
Although
it goes to every artist over there who wants help. I'm over here. I don't bite unless you boop me.
All right then.
did I boop you?
Yes, I growl.
Keeps booping.
Now we know why she's called Doggy Crimson. Because she'll growl like a dog and then crimson will come out of your body.
All right then.
Yes.
So, anything else, people?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite flavor of the alphabet?
What?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite flavor of the alphabet?
6.
Excellent.
Correct answer!
All right then.
Woohoo!
Well, unless somebody's got anything that makes sense.
Alright, well, back on the constructive criticism. Has anybody ever asked you to give criticism and then when you gave it, they turned around and got snippy with you because you were too harsh on them?
Yes, that's actually a reason why I've been really careful with my wording, but I've been burned out by giving advice and being asked advice and then giving it and then giving... Yeah, that actually happens a lot more often than you think.
No, I can totally believe that.
I have one more question.
Go on.
We say that, but then you'll ask 10 more later, so you may as well not even say that.
Jesus. Well,
Hey, I'm brutally honest. KP can tell you straight.
Well, no, Quill. If you're going to do that, you have to do it like Jackie Chan Adventures. One more thing.
Do you think, if you were to draw Keychi and Eric, do you think she'd finally express her love for the poor kitten?
Possibly. If I make Eric cute enough, then maybe.
Indeed.
Maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. Hungry Soma has a cat OC, right?
I think so.
No.
It's kind of cattish.
Well, her OC does sort of look like a cat when it wants to be.
I think that's our in people. We need to
Draw Hungry Soma.
Yeah, Hungry Soma with like a spinning tail, like bumping off of Kichi's head, like all happy
Aww.
to see her. Yeah, I think that would totally do it.
That's actually adorable.
Yeah.
Just give Keychi like this annoyed look while someone's like saying, Keychi, I purr. Like that would definitely work.
Yeah.
How backed up on commissions are you right now? Even though that's not quite a podcast question, I'm just going to leave that in there.
I have 2 commissions. One is almost done. One hasn't been started because the person I'm making it to asked it to be on hold. So once I get those cleared, I can take on more commissions. I also opened 3 slots for batch commissions.
Certainly. So just to be clear, when you open up, we'll get that Eric badge done, or that Eric picture done for Keychi. Just remind me and tell me when.
Roger.
All right. I think we're good to stop. And
Yeah.
pray like